Hello, I'm James, and today we're going to be seeking out some cleverly hidden secrets in video games that all lay outside the limits of game worlds, or perhaps loiter in the background, but to simply put it, rest out of bounds, and most of which that can only ever be seen by using in-game features, cheats, utilising weapons, or manipulating the camera in some way to see them, as this is the Easter Egg Hunter. In the city of Lungfishopolis, a part of Double Fine Productions' 2005 platform title Psychonauts, you will eventually arrive at Skyscraper Island, where to the north you can find this building. One you should begin to climb to around floors 7 to 8, whereby then moving the camera towards the mountain, the camera will clip through it and reveal this secret image, which was hidden by environment designer Fred Selker, who decided to pop in a picture of his girlfriend. And it was in Rockstar North's GTA Vice City that they too decided to tuck away an image in a similar manner that also required the use of the camera passing through a barrier in order to reveal its Easter egg, as in the ammunition store positioned downtown in the business sector of Vice City, and by clambering up on top of the mannequin heads upon the shop counter, facing the street, equipping the rocket launcher and activating the first person mode, and turning around to face the back wall, will unveil a poster featuring former Soviet Union politician Mikhail Gorbachev and Ronald Reagan. But even more bizarrely, it was in BioWare's third-person shooter MDK2 that someone on the development team opted to utilise the skybox in Level 4 Checkpoint C as a means of hiding secret images, along with various derogatory captions amongst the stars. However, from a player's standard point of view, it is impossible to see them, unless of course you opt for the sniper, zoom right in and continually scan your weapon across the night sky. However, some developers and designers had other ideas, such as hiding secret messages instead and in inaccessible places like here in Chapter 5 of Valve Software's Half-Life Opposing Force. As immediately after the level initiates, simply no clip through the floor with the added addition of the night vision mode to help us locate an unreachable room that lurks just below the surface of the map and that contains this message that reads, "What are you doing in my entity room?" And as Gordon Freeman travels deeper into the caves of the Guardian in Chapter 2, Half-Life 2, Episode 2, and roams the narrow, dark, slimy and creepy passageways, he will at one point reach a ledge that leads to a path that is impossible to climb up to, and is completely blocked off at the other end. Yet applying no clip and heading up to it, you can eventually find this. A message that is particularly reminiscent of those classic one-liners you can find in the Duke Nukem series, especially from Duke Nukem 3D. But when it comes to Halo Reach, there is one secret hidden out of bounds that has never been fully explained as to why it was even there. As by playing the mission known as Lone Wolf for a few seconds, exiting out and replaying the footage in theatre mode and rewinding it all the way to the beginning, oddly, you will find yourself way out of the map and a long way from the typical starting position. Then by pressing B and Y, you can now take hold of the camera and are free to explore the map even further, where you can find this Master Chief statue. Which some say is just an Easter egg, while others speculate saying it was perhaps a placeholder for John 117 meant for a more major appearance in the game, as opposed to the tiny glimpse of him you see at the end of the level, the Pillar of Autumn, while others say it was perhaps just used as a comparative tool. And for our final Easter egg, that includes a second look at MDK2. It appears that the developer images weren't the only things loitering way out of bounds, as in level 7 at checkpoint E and just before a major boss fight, there is a secret castle to be found, and the only means of reaching it is by following an invisible path that is located to the right of the starting position and can only be revealed by peppering it with bullets, almost like something straight out of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. After navigating carefully along it for some time, a small square can be seen, and that can be utilised to lift you way out of the map, leading you to a second path and onto that hidden castle and another secret image.